So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace...
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Iraq are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely worked. Davids! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Iraq are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
And Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Iraq have the chance to go the other way. David Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Barcelona have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro makes the interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's not going to reach. Dixon. Costa Curta. Dixon.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
David Villa. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, red. Nice interception. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Messi. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's got a side of goal! Davids looking understandably energised after his goal.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. Rice.
Might want to be careful there.
The attendance for this match
Driving forward. Almost an hour gone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Schneider. Shevchenko shapes to shoot! They've scored! Back to within one! Interesting! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Great ball if he can get there. Great defending, strong and determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Park Ji-sung!
Iraq surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Iraq probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
There will be 1 minute.
Bayer punts it upfield. That is good alertness. That's the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. Isak. Rafinha. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa, Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take...
Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a throw. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And here's Isak. Bruno Fernandes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to... Real chance! And he's there to retrieve it. And one more try! Straight at the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. And here's Isak. Now it's Rafinha. And a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. David Villa.
That's good play from him.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed. There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out.
And Messi! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
De Bruyne. David Villa. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, there's the clearance.
Rafinha really added his willingness to make the run.
The contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch.
That could spell trouble. He's got away. Isak! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona take the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here.
Bruno Fernandes! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution in progress.
couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get rid. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that was... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. He's gone for goal. It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Pass is just off target. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Belletti. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered. And the keeper's given it away. Chance! Missed by a fraction. He could be in here. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona still without a single shot on. Has a look and has a go. And back to the keeper they go. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He could be in. Can he finish? Yes! Terrible error, duly punished. Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's only too happy to take that back. Neatly clipped into space. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Costa Curta. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Belletti. De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rice. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Caught offside that time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Information on our shuttle bus service.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the counter is on. Maradona! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. No way through there. 60 minutes played.
71,649.
Looks to clip it forward. Schneider. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's away! Tries a shot! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, they've got it again. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pedro Neto! He's put it wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Messi. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's lost Pedro Neto! And that has faded wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Can he put it away? They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's had it nicked away. Just 5 minutes left. Costa Curta. Rice. And it's Messi. And once more he proves rigid and robust. De Bruyne. Good effort from distance. Brought out the best in the keeper. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear, and he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike! And he's intervened well there. Dinks one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Snyder. And that will be the final act. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's down to business here. And here's Shevchenko. Schneider. Schneider! Oh, that is very close.
Schneider brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That is good alertness. Looks to clip it forward. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And here's Shevchenko. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pedro Neto proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Still goalless. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi in acres of space out wide. Now that's well seen too. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ball is over the line. And he skips past his man. Hakimi stood his ground strongly. And that's definitely not his best. And he cuts out the supply. Belts one. Well timed, excellent interception. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Vinicius Junior, chance! He scored!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
37 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is just off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent progress down the left.
Such good technique.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And a quick reminder
Well, obviously
today to
things
please
are not
take
good,
all
Peter.
the
It seems the
located
team
by
were
the
just a bit
entrance
too
gates.
busy
Thank you
playing
very
within
much for your
themselves,
cooperation.
too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, that's been intercepted. Rivaldo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
He'll try from distance. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. De Paul. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Deftly away.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's run loose here. Hakimi. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rivaldo. Here's Cannavaro. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And it's Messi. Schneider. Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Could be danger here. Pressing high and with purpose. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
The final 5 minutes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
David Villa. Schneider. Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into stoppage time. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing nice and neat. David Villa. Great challenge, time to perfection. Chance to finish. Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's Messi. Platini, Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Ruben Dias makes the interception. And he was quick to react. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi. Rice. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler, with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows...
Oh, give it away! It'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! They want to be quick to recover. Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Half an hour played now. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Shot could... Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's gone for goal. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Hakimi usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
David Villa. That has been cut short. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a look and has a go. And that's been won straight back. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Short changes in with that pass. Rice.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Platini. Mbappe. He's tried one! Mighty close.
Iniesta nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Costa Curta. Well, that has not gone well. Platini. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, super find. And that is a little undercooked. Rice. And it's Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. Shevchenko.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's had a hit! They've done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
Chance!
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Mbappe. Rice. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able